And good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning, which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, means that it's T-Mobile Tuesdays again. I did actually take a look at it first thing this morning, and it's pretty much the same thing that it was last week. I didn't think it was going to be. I thought like week one was going to be the best one, and then anything after that was going to not be very good. But this week they're doing a free small frosty, a free medium 2-topping pizza, a free $5.50 voucher to voodoo.com, which I forgot to redeem last week, stupidly. I actually put it on my Voodoo account, and then I completely forgot to do anything with it. So I immediately did something with it this morning. I bought a movie. I didn't even get a rental. I bought, which one was it? Insurgent. There's the Divergent series. I read all the books. Great movies. I actually really like them. And I've already got Divergent, so I picked up Insurgent. And if they do this every week, I'm just going to continue picking up movies or picking up rentals of super cheap movies. Because like they're $1.99 movie rentals, so technically I could get 2 rentals in 1 week. I just had no idea. I forgot that it expired on Monday, so it expired yesterday. So today it's looking like I'm going to get a free 2-topping pizza and a free small frosty. The other thing is a free ride with Uber up to $15. I don't use Uber. I sit here at home for the most part, so that isn't happening. And it's looking like I'm about to spend a ridiculous amount of money. There's a raffle giveaway charity event that's going on in the Lexington area. St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital is doing this giveaway where basically you buy tickets for $100 a piece for a chance to win a new home or a Visa shopping card or gift cards or whatever else, Tempur-Pedic dream bed experience. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff like that. But much more importantly, you're having the opportunity to help out the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is an excellent cause. And Christina had me talk to my mom this morning about it, and my mom's an accountant, if I hadn't mentioned that already. She's an accountant, a bookkeeper, all sorts of stuff like that. Basically, anything tax-related that we need to talk about with the business, I ended up talking to my mom about it. And she basically said, as long as if you win something, you deduct the value of whatever you've donated from the winnings, or just don't count it at all. There you go. So it's looking like I'm about to buy a bunch of raffle tickets and hopefully do something really good for St. Jude's. All right, so I'm going to be buying 10 of these raffle tickets. You can buy up to 50 of them per transaction, and they're $100 a piece. And there's the confirmation. Thank you for your reservation of 10 tickets. That was a very expensive little click on that website, but it's for a good cause. It's $1,000 going to help a charity that will help child cancer awareness and research. And if some shot in the dark happens, if I happen to win, I win a $400,000 dream home, awesome. If I don't, I'm out $1,000 and that's okay too. Quite a little while later, it's almost noon at this point. Decent amount of productivity attained. I actually took some time, turned the camera on, and filmed the wrap-up section of the G-Tang quadcopter, the one that I lost. So that's actually going to go live in 3 minutes. I also filmed the unboxing of this Affinity case from Poetic. Not a bad case, not bad at all, especially for the price point. And took just a minute and unboxed this. It's not a camera, it's a quad. Actually, it's a camera quad, sort of, both. That one's going to be a really interesting review because it's not just a camera, it's not just a quad. It's actually a little teeny quadcopter that inside of this, you can use it as a camera, although it's just not particularly a good camera. Anyway, so I'm going to start working on that some more. I've got to take it outside and fly it here in a little bit, but lots and lots more piled stuff to do. Definitely need to finish up the Ring video. Got to get back on that one. That was fun. I just did the 1+3 launch event, the VR launch event. Very unique, very innovative, I have to say. I mean, it's definitely a step in an interesting direction. And being able to wrap it up, you know, basically you go through all the different phases of it, and at the end of it, once you've seen everything, you're given the ability to purchase it. Although all it did at that point was just say, what's your email address? We'll send you basically, it's not an invite, but it's like, we'll send you an email to help you complete your order. So, I mean, it was not 100% seamless. I wasn't able to order it. I'm still not sure if I want to order it. I'm not sure the pricing, but it sounds like pretty nice phone. And I have every other OnePlus device. OnePlus email received. And interestingly enough, it had a token in it that says, welcome back to Earth. Pick your language, and it took me to an empty shopping cart. Good job. And it's much, much later. It's actually almost 5 p.m. already. I've gone ahead and picked little Ellis and Duncan up from daycare and ASP and whatever else. He is just having an absolute ball. He's just staring that frog down. You're gonna eat him? Yeah, you may have noticed things look a little different. I decided on a whim. The clips that I did earlier of my computer monitor, I did using the Sony RX100. And I decided again on a whim, for the rest of today, or as much of it as possible, I'm going to attempt to use the RX100, meaning I'm holding it at a bit of a distance, so this is not going to work particularly well, but we'll try. So, Christina and Duncan have headed off. She's actually taking him to the church for the Vacation Bible thing. Then she's going to stop back by Domino's Pizza because, as I mentioned earlier, it is T-Mobile Tuesday, so free pizza, she forgot about the free Frosty. I'll have to go back out after dinner and get us a free Frosty then, I suppose. And I've already, like I said, I bought the movie, so we'll either watch that movie or we'll watch something else. Duncan is going to be out of the house until 8 p.m., so actually I'm guessing one of us, probably Christina, maybe me, who knows. We'll have to go back and get him at 8 o'clock, which is going to be loads of fun. But anyway, so pizza should be here in a few minutes. Also, since it is 5 o'clock, that means it is Ellis's bottle time, so I'm going to go make that for him right now. And, as I completely forgot to update you on earlier, I actually was able to go ahead and order the OnePlus 3. For whatever reason, it just would not let me, not just me, there were a lot of people that had this exact same problem. I made a mess. We've got this little fruit bowl and I just happened to knock it all over. Oh well. But apparently the OnePlus VR thing was keeping a bunch of people from ordering it until 3 p.m. Eastern. So at 3 p.m. Eastern, I guess a few minutes after, I went back and checked and I was able to place the order. $400 for a phone that is just ridiculous. 6 gigs of RAM. The biggest downside with it is, of course, 5.5-inch display. That's my opinion there. I do not like large phones. That said, I do still have the OnePlus 2. I'm running updates on it right now so I can check out the latest version of Oxygen OS, maybe make a video about it. That's the thing. I was talking to TK about it. Even though I've not used the OnePlus devices a huge amount, I've not used any device a huge amount lately, and OnePlus, all the videos about them all tend to do particularly well, so might as well, right? $400 is a lot to spend on a phone that I'm not going to use as a primary device, but that's not the point. The point is to make videos about these things, so we shall. There you go. Is that all better? You got your little bottle. Super happy boy. You know, you use another camera for so long, you get ingrained with it, and you just forget how pretty the footage from the RX100 can be. And also you forget just how heavy it can be holding it this far away from you. Like I'm holding it at full arm's length. Framing is very, very good at this distance, but definitely why I need to upgrade to a newer camera with a wider lens. She is back, and she comes bearing pizza. Duncan, take it all right?
They're having pizza.
Oh.
They're having Little Caesars.
Oh, okay.
Which he loves.
Ooh. Pepperoni and bacon. I think good decisions were made. And we're in the car. Hello, come in the car. I'm really just testing the mount in the car to see how this looks, if this framed up right, and if this sounds terrible and stuff like that. Well, Christina just took off to go pick Duncan up from the church. Ellis is firmly asleep and has been for a little while. Although he had some pears for the first time ever earlier and loved that. And then he played for a long time before he started getting very upset and decided it was nap time. But during all of this, it started absolutely downpouring the rain. Although it's let up quite a bit. But funny thing was, Christina came to me and basically said, is there anything you need to do? Any videos you want to make? And of course, you know me. I've always got a few videos on the back burner, a few things I need to do. But I decided to sort of give myself the evening off. I've already not finished, but sort of finished 3 videos today. Or at least some portion of 3 videos. So I decided, again, take a little bit of time off. Much, much better. Popped a Gorilla Pod under here, so now it's so much easier to carry this thing. Definitely would not use it, not with this Gorilla Pod at least. This one's way too big. Anyway, as I was saying, I decided to go ahead and just give myself the night off. But then I was like, well, you know, I could technically go outside and film the last of the quadcopter stuff for that one I was working on earlier. And right as I got ready to do it, because I was like, it's going to take less than 5 minutes, right? Wind. Lots of wind, and then suddenly downpouring rain. We did miss the worst of the storm, but it was enough that, nope. And I guess I technically could have flown it down here, but by that time, Ellis was passed out, so nope. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. I can do it while everybody's gone, or I can do it anytime. Got the whole day. Now the really bad thing about using the RX100 like this, especially, you know, using it on a tripod like this, I can't actually get the card out without, or the card or the battery out without taking it off the tripod. So that's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a mistake. Oh well. Welcome home. Did you have fun?
Yep, I'm thirsty.
Thirsty. And it is Tuesday, which means we are working the upper body. You gotta get them muscles ready. You ready? No. I came downstairs from putting Duncan to bed and she was asleep on the couch. Because she was laying down here with Ellis, who's also asleep in the floor. What else is there to do, right? But we're going to do some upper body. Get strong. Well, I got a phone call from my dad right in the middle of the workout. So little man woke up and demanded his bottle. So he's having his bottle now. And it's late enough that I think Christina's actually going to be heading to bed here in just a minute. So I'm going to try to finish the workout on my own. I don't want to.
I did half of it.
I still don't want to. I did half of it too. I think we're both done. Half plus a half is...
No. Go, Daddy, go. You can do it.
I did it. It was terrible, but I did it. My arms feel pretty rough, but it's done. Christina's giving Ellis his medicine. He had his bottle, hopefully the last one for the night, but you never really know. I'm gonna rest and get some water. And Christina went ahead, went to bed, left me with a little boy who immediately, like as soon as she put him down in this little crook, he started pooping. So now that my arms are jello, I get to clean out baby poop. That's a way to end the evening. So Ellis has gone to bed. He thoroughly zonked out there after I cleaned him up, and I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap things up there as well for today. I've actually been spending the last, I don't know, let's say 45 minutes going through some of the earliest vlogs that I made on this channel for a couple of reasons. I started looking into them because I was curious about the quality of the footage from the Sony RX100 Mark III. As I mentioned earlier, I am currently using the Sony RX100, the very first one. And in the past, I've purchased the RX100 Mark III from Amazon warehouse deals, ended up sending it back. That's neither here nor there. I'm seriously thinking about buying a new camera, and that's why I'm researching things. But as I was going back through these older vlogs, I started looking at the ones like my Shenzhen vlog. I did things so much differently then. I didn't pull out the camera when I was out in public doing things. I was so scared to pull out the camera. So there was so much of the trip that I missed. But then you start looking at the other videos around it. The one that I just finished watching is called Sports in the Backyard. It's literally the day after I got back from Shenzhen. I was hugely jet lagged, and I was so happy. I was carefree. I was nice. And I do realize that over the last 9 months or so, we've gone from being a family of 3, where things are kind of light and kind of easygoing, to a family of 4, where there's a lot more stress, there's a lot less time, and as a result, I have become a little bit more, I guess, hardened, you might say. And sort of as a result of that, the vlogs have started to show it. If I watch the more recent ones, there's a lot more of me being very serious and very kind of dark and kind of not happy. And there's so much of it that you guys don't see off camera. I mean, it's not that I'm an unhappy person. It's, for the most part, I am smiling, I'm happy, I'm doing well. But there's an awful lot of just negativity under the surface. I mean, I'm sitting here wearing my Smile More shirt, and I'm not smiling. That's a silly thing to say, but still. Something definitely needs to change. I used to be a lot more patient. I used to be a lot more open and friendly and caring and happy. And I want to get back to that place again. I want to get back to that carefree attitude. There's so much to constantly have to worry about and so much to constantly have to do. I'm stressing myself out over nothing. I'm stressing over so many things. I'm constantly stressing over my day job and over all of the videos that I have left to make. And I guess what I really need to do is figure out structure. I need to get back into the Pomodoro technique. I talked about it a while back, and then I never actually followed through on it. I did it for like one day for a few hours and then never again. I need to make that a regular habit. I've got to get back on the fitness thing. I mean, we have already started. We were a week and a couple of days into working out, so that's good. But I need to be making sure that I'm getting 10,000 steps per day, and I'm nowhere near that. I have not been anywhere near that in months. I need to make that a you must do this kind of goal. Now that we've got the new treadmill desk here and I'm getting things set up appropriately, I'll be able to do that a little easier now. And I need to make it a point to be more patient. That's the one thing that has really changed over the last few months, and I don't know why, but my patience, especially with Duncan, has gone to nothing, and I have to fix it. There's no reason why I should act the way that I act. Specifically, a lot of it comes to patience when it comes to like bedtime. So urging him to get done with the shower in a hurry and urging him to get dressed and to get his teeth brushed and everything. There's no reason why I really need to rush through things. The majority of it is, though, that he's 7. So he has a tendency to want to just sort of stand around and to sing and talk and play. And the funny thing is, when I look back, this video, this Sports in the Backyard video, if I can remember, I'll try to remember to link it, but it's It's from August 23rd, 2015. It's day number 17 of the vlogs. If you start from the beginning of the daily vlogs, you'll see a lot of this. But Duncan came in my office, and I was playful with him. I was fun with him. I was joking with him. And then we went outside, and we played in the backyard for hours and had a blast. It was great, and I captured so much of it on video. I've done that maybe once or twice since then, and in neither case was it, me suggesting to him that we go outside and play. It was, Daddy, can we go outside and play? Yeah, all right, let's do it. I've got to find the fun again. I've got to find happiness again. Tomorrow. For tonight, I'm going to wrap things up and go to bed. I said I was going to do that, and I started talking and exploded on your faces. Sorry about that. Hopefully you understand. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your constant, continual support. Thank you for being a part of my day and spending time with me and the family like you guys do. And we'll see you again tomorrow.